From February 19th, 1915 to January 9th, 1916, Allied forces fought to control the Dardanelles, a vital strait separating Europe and Asia. In their way stood the Ottomans, and with help with the Germans, they succeeded in defending their land and their waters from foreign invasion. The Dardanelles is located in Turkey in the Mediterranean Sea. The attacks began with bombardment of the coastal cliffs by warships in the ocean. Men stormed the beaches in the hundreds, hoping to survive. Mustafa Kemal Ataturk was a Turkish army officer and is responsible for leading his men to victory. In Ataturk's Johnnies and Mehmeds, Ataturk says, "Those heroes that shed their blood and lost their lives, you are now lying in the soil of a friendly country. Therefore, rest in peace. There is no difference between the Johnnies and the Mehmeds to us where they lie side by side here in this country of ours. You, the mothers who sent their sons from faraway countries, wipe away your tears. Your sons are now lying in our bosom and are in peace. After having lost their lives on this land, they have become our sons as well." There were roughly 392,000 casualties in the Gallipoli campaign, and about 251,000 were from the Ottoman Empire. There was also around 141,000 Allied casualties, and there was about 28,000 Australian casualties. An Australian soldier named Ellis Sealis wrote in his diary, "Our supplies are getting cut off. Turks have complete command of the roads through which we have to bring them. Tonight we are to take the ridge. I wonder how I shall get on in a charge, for I have not the least idea how to use a bayonet. Even if I had, I should not be able to do so. The thing is too revolting. I can only hope that I get shot. Why do they not let me do the RAMC work? I have told the authorities that often enough that I cannot kill. One poor chap in a dugout close to us was killed while preparing his meal. He has been lying there for 2 days, his mess tin full of tea, the charred remains of the fire he was cooking by, a few biscuits scattered about, his pipe by his side. We cannot bury him on the account of snipers. It seems no place is safe from them. Efforts are being made to clear them out, but it is a difficult job, as we cannot spare the men to do it. We are very hard pressed. We were to have had 4 days' rest from the firing line, but now the situation is so critical that at all costs the enemy must be shifted from the ridge." The average Anzac soldier wore a traditional wide-brimmed hat with an overcoat, trousers, and boots up to the knees. During the First World War, Australian forces were issued a short magazine Lee Enfield Mark III. On the end of their rifles, soldiers added bayonets for close-quarters situations. Using rowboats filled with men, the Anzac, or the Australian New Zealand Army Corps, stormed the beaches under heavy fire. Turkish snipers and machine gunners made quick work of the defenseless men on the beach. Armies on both sides used the Maxim gun. In mid-October 1915, Sir Charles Monro was installed as the commander of the Gallipoli campaign and ordered the campaign to be called off. By January 9, 1916, every living soldier was evacuated from the Dardanelles. Anzac Day is on April 25th, and it celebrates the first major military action fought by Australian and New Zealand forces during the First World War. After the war, Ataturk founded the Republic of Turkey and became Turkey's first president. Statues and monuments of him can be seen all over Turkey. The Dardanelles is now a popular vacation spot. Tourists are attracted to its beauty and its history. Trenches and bases can still be visited. They serve as a memory of the Battle of the Dardanelles. On these white sandy beaches, you must not forget the sacrifice many young men made for their country, on both the Turkish side and the Allied side.